Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lizzie. I hope you're doing well, staying healthy, and not going crazy in quarantine like me. This is a connect to a loved one reading. Massive details, the most cards I've ever pulled for a connect to a deceased loved one reading. So really focus in and pick a pile that you are called to. The only thing I want to do live is the channeled message cards. Everything else is pre-drawn just because I did so many types of tarot decks, which I'm going to be putting in the description box from now on. All the tarot cards I use. I've been asked a lot what cards I've been using on my other channel. My Facebook page is under Elizabeth Oot. It's LIZABETHOOT. It's just my regular page. I did have one for my business, but I got locked out of it. So I just use my page now. Anyway, pile number 1, says pick a pile, is my cute little rainbow unicorn. One of my favorite stuffed animals. Again, I have to hide this from my dog. I love unicorns. I collect cute little unicorn stuff. One day, maybe put it in a little kid's room, a little girl's room, whatever, or give it to a niece. But pile number 1, little unicorn. Take a minute to vibe out. Is it calling to you? I love its mane. I don't know if you can see it, but it has stars in it. Super cute. Pile number 2, little dusty guy. Sorry, I had him on my shelf. Is Mickey Mouse. Everybody loves Mickey. I had Minnie, but my dog ate it. Well, she rips it apart, but Mickey survived. Are you called to pick Mickey? Pile number 2. And pile number 3 is my rainbow poop emoji. My rainbow shit. I like it. It's cute. I like the poop emoji. For the longest time, the kids I used to watch used to think it was ice cream. Like, Mr. Ice Cream. I'm like, sure, it's ice cream. I'm not going to say it's poop. 2 little kids. But pile number 3. You are the poop emoji. I'll do this one more time. Pile number 1. My cute little unicorn with the stars in its tail and its mane. It's super soft, like a baby blanket. Pile 1. Pile 2 is Mickey. Oh my god, Mickey. You can tell I used it for daycare. It still has baby food on its ear. Well, one little boy used to carry this around all day, and he would cry at the end of the day. But his mom knew that if he took it home, we would never get it back, and then he would cry all day because Mickey was gone. So Mickey has been around with the kids, the little kiddos. And pile number 3 is the poop emoji. Vibe out, pause and go back if you need to, and we'll get right into pile number 1 in just a minute. Hi, pile number 1. You picked my lovely unicorn. Super cute. Just wanted to cuddle it. If I was a baby girl, I would have definitely stole that from my babysitter. Alright, let's do your connect to a loved one channeled messages. I'm going to do this part live for you, and we'll get right into your reading. I don't know if I showed you, but look at how big your stack is. I've been, the last reading I did, I pulled a lot. I just felt like doing a big reading tonight. They are going to get smaller because I am going to be doing paid ones soon. Trying to get on Patreon. Then I can do 4 readings, but I'm only going to charge like $3. Something small. Because we're in a recession. Gotta make money somehow, right, people? Let's start with your postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, You will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth, where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. Ooh, hello, my fellow psychic medium. How are you? Basically, that's what Spirit is saying. You can connect to spirits like I do, which would probably why you found your way to my table. Every psychic medium, whether you're very young or older, it could happen. You could have a very normal life and be like 50 years old, and all of a sudden you're seeing spirits everywhere. It happens when it's meant to happen. I have memories as far back as like 4 or 5, but I didn't believe in the paranormal, so it wasn't until I was in my late 20s that I really decided that this was real. And once you decide it's real, then you give into it, you can control things better. But I feel like you're having some paranormal experiences that either you're not telling other people or you just don't know how to process it. Spirit's telling you not to be afraid, to embrace it. Spirits come to you for a reason. They're connected to you in some way. However, there are bad spirits out there, and you do need to protect yourself. So if you are very fearful and bad things are happening to you, I would definitely seek out some help and some guidance. But for the most part, I feel like you are getting... Spirit wants to connect to you. They want to talk to you. The spirits want to come. And have you ever been in an experience where you walked in a building and you got a feeling, or you just knew things about the property, or you actually physically saw things, you felt them? Spirits are looking to communicate to you, to tell you their stories. Maybe you can help them cross over. Maybe you can understand more about life in general and connect to your spirituality. But Spirit is calling you, especially the spirit you're connecting to. They want to talk to you especially, and they feel like out of everyone, they've been really trying to talk to you. Maybe you have talked to them. Maybe you just feel like it's all in your head because you miss them too much, or maybe it's just in sleep. So if you're not sure if it's just a dream or if it's reality, honey child, it's real. They're visiting you. Let's get into your channeled messages. The world is a very big place, sweetheart. Open yourself up to all the possibilities and abundance waiting for you. Dream big and reach for the stars. It's basically saying you've probably been cooped up. It's time to get back out there in the world. Open yourself up. Dream big. Don't put limitations on yourself. Anything is possible. The world is a ginormous place. There's many different things to learn and experience along your way. Be open to learning, being open to getting out of your comfort zone and just going with what life throws at you. There's a great freedom in it. Maybe you're a little bit of a worrywart, the Spirit is saying. Life is too short to not say I love you. You mean the world to me. Say it. Say it often to those who matter most to you. I wish I said it to you more. So whoever it means the world to you now, especially in this time, this crazy world, reach out and let them know how much they matter to you and how much they mean to you. Say it. Don't be scared to say it to people. Get it out of your body so you don't regret ever saying it, and so that the people who matter know that you matter. This person loves you very much. You mean the world to them, and they would say it every day to you still if they could. They definitely are saying they didn't express enough in their life how important you were and how much they felt for you. That is actually a regret they have, and they don't want you to have that when you cross over. If tomorrow never comes, what will you regret not saying or doing? Rethink what you're doing and make it right. Are you in like a stagnant relationship? Are you afraid to put yourself out there to other relationships? Are you scared to go after a job? I just feel like you're being a little timid, keeping your feelings to yourself, not going after things, being a little bit of a scaredy cat, which is okay because we all are at some point, but the spirit is saying time to put your fear away and get yourself out there. You're not meant to know things ahead of time. Not this time. You must learn to go with the flow of life and stop trying to control things or the outcome. So you've been asking this person for the answer, what's going to happen. They're not going to tell you, no matter how much you ask, because they want you to get up, get yourself out there, and just to accept what comes at you, whether it's what you wanted or what you didn't want. You can't control life. This is the biggest lesson they're trying to teach you. You are not in control. You cannot control things. You cannot demand outcomes. You cannot demand other people to feel certain ways. You have to just put yourself out there and deal with what happens. Be brave enough to do so. The time is now to make your move. No more procrastination. No more excuses. Go for it. We support you. Go for a job. Go for the person you really like. Do what your heart has been telling you to do. Stop making excuses to yourself, the Spirit says. I know that my death was very sudden and tragic. I wish I knew it was the last time I saw you or spoke to you, so I could have told you how much I love you and how much you mean to me. I just want you to know I'm at peace, and I'm watching over all those I love. I just want you to be happy and to live your life with a full heart. So they're recognizing the last time you spoke, it was like a quick in passing, but if they knew that it was the last time that they ever were going to speak to you, they would have told you how much you mean to them, how much they love you, and how much they just want you to be happy in life and to do what makes you feel happy. Be fearless. Don't bow your head. This is good for you. You feel it. Follow your gut, no fear. Make this life everything you want to be and dream big. So this spirit is saying when you were young, I feel like this person knew you when you were a baby or young toddler, young child. You were a fearless kid. Like you would climb anything you would run at. Like you weren't afraid of getting hurt. You were just a go for it kind of person. And they want you to embrace that inner child again and go for things and be that fearless self. I feel like you've been hurt a lot. You were hurt deeply when this person left you, and it made you so full of fear of putting yourself out there and losing things that matter that you just kind of shut yourself off. You didn't take chances. You didn't take risks. You are a play it safe kind of person, or at least you've become that. And the soul up here is like, no. Be that little crazy kid that I love so much. Be fearless and go after anything without worrying about what's going to hurt you or what other people are going to think. Make this life your own and make yourself happy. I feel like they're kind of saying you're being a little bit fake to yourself. Like you're not really happy and you're not going after things. You're playing it too safe, basically. Don't hold a candle for me like I'm the only one that can or will ever matter to you. Living means loving as much and as often as you can. That's all that goes with you in the end. So fill your life up with love, but only the ones who love you right. The sadness. Ow, my heart hurts. But this person died. You were very young. I don't know if it was like an aunt, mom, grandma, neighbor that you saw every day, but somebody very super close, like probably your first person you really love deeply, which makes me lean more towards like a mother, family member. It could be a male. They just had a nurturing energy. I'm guessing female because of how nurturing the spirit is. But this was your first experience of love and they were ripped from you. So you never put yourself out there 100% in love. Not ever. Not as a young man, not as an adult man. Because that love that you love so much, like you're very close to this person, they were your sun, your moon, everything revolved, your whole life revolved around, I'm just feeling to say parent, but, and then they got taken from you very quickly. Like you didn't even get to say goodbye from these messages. And I feel like you vowed that you would never love anyone ever again. Like, that's it. That's my experience with love. I don't want to know what it feels like to lose anything. So every choice you've made as far as love has been safe. Something you can control. Something that isn't going to overpower you and overtake you and destroy you like this person did when they left you. This spirit is like, you never even allowed yourself to love for real. With real love that shakes you up and that you can't control and makes you a little bit crazy. And you're so passionate you don't know what the fuck to do about it. And you kind of go into this idiot stage. They enjoy this. They laugh hysterically because I feel like this is what's happening to you. You had a love crash into your life. And they literally watched you run. Like, fuck this, I'm out. And they're up there like peeing their pants laughing because this is what they want. They want you to be so in love you can't. It forces you out of this control. Like this person who has it all together and doesn't let love sweep them up and doesn't take risks. You're going to pick a safe love over somebody who shakes you to your very core and makes you very passionate. And I don't know if you met someone that you're like, I can't handle it if they reject me. I can't live without them, but I'm too scared to even try. This one is like, oh, thank God. I wanted this so much for you. And they're pushing you towards this person. And you are literally running from it. Running for the fucking hills. Don't get it twisted. They're not like laughing at you because they want you to be miserable. They're laughing because they never... I feel like they've tried to put people in your life to shake that up. Like, you can't control love. They want you to not have control, to fumble, to ramble like an idiot, to embrace your emotions, to be in true love. Have you ever seen people who are really in love? They're like hungry for each other. They're like sucking face all the time, or like always doing like. At first, everyone's all like, "Oh my God, they're so cute," but like 10 years later, they're like, "How are they still like that? This is not even right that they're like lovey-dovey all the time. Aren't they bored?" Like, you've seen couples like that, right? If you haven't, that's really sad. But at the end of the day, people look up to those couples. Everybody wants that in their soul, and the spirit is recognizing that's what you want. You've been playing yourself. You've been in your safe bubble, and in walks this love interest that shook your whole world up. And this one's up there like, yes, I want this so bad. And they're like, they also know you. They know you very well, and they know that you're like basically hiding under the bed, like, get this person away from me. But I want to see. But I don't. But I want to. No. You're in war with yourself, and they're happy because they feel like you're coming to life. This person is changing you. Anyway, you're stuck in your head, and it's stopping you from seeing the way out or seeing the truth. You need to relax and unwind. You need a quiet place to calm your mind. Center yourself, and the answers will come to you. Yeah, you're very in your head. You're psyching yourself out about this love interest, but I also feel like you got yourself into a pickle. Like you're in your little safe little love with a situation that you can control. Like, this person isn't going to destroy your whole world if they die. Like, yeah, you're going to be sad, but you're not going to be like fucking devastated. Unlike this person that you can't figure out. This person is like a mystery. Nobody has ever made you think this much. The spirit's laughing. Laughing real hard. Like, I just heard, if I could tell you. But the vibes I'm getting is like, you can't figure this person out. They're a little bit crazy, a little cuckoo, a little weird, but you like that. That's like one of the craziest things about this person is you never know what they're going to say. You never know what they're going to do. They're very spontaneous. You can't control what's going to happen with them. You have no idea, and that's so risky and so scary to you at the same time. But that's what the spirit up here also loves and adores about this person. You're not going to have a safe little in a box love interest. Even if you try with this person, I feel like sees you and knows you so well, and it's like, I'm not going to play that game, no. And you're just going to be like, what the fuck? This is unlike anything I've ever been in. You have no idea how to be yourself around this person or how to even be. You're just like finally really thinking about yourself, what you want, what makes you happy, and it's all because this love, this person has triggered you. And they find it freaking fantastic up here. But because you're so psyched out and you're in the situation that's safe and you're not really in love, and then you have this one that scares the fuck out of you that you're very, very in love with, and you're like, in your head. So this one is up here like you need to meditate. You need to calm down. You're psyching yourself up. You're making things bigger than they are because you're scared of the unknown. You're scared of relinquishing control when it comes to love. Baby steps, sweetheart. Get up every new day, one foot in front of the other. Keep trying. Keep going. I'm proud of you. Don't give up on yourself. I'm here, rooting for you, helping you always. So they're also hinting that you've kind of been through the ringer in this past love situation. Although you pick comfortable love, it's not that you don't feel anything for these people. Like you do. You think you're in love with these people, but you didn't even really know what love really was or what really felt like until this person, this crazy little tornado, into your life, and you're like, what the fuck is this? I've never felt this way. Person is not my type. I don't know what's going on, but I can't get enough. Like, that is real love. That shakes you up. You can't make sense out of it. And then, so you have this thing, but I feel like you're also devastated. Like maybe you did think you were playing it safe and they ended up shaking your whole world up in the wrong way. So now you're in a situation where you thought was safe and it isn't really safe because you can't control everything, especially love. So you have this one that kind of played you, and you have this one that you're like, I don't even know how to describe it. And this one's up here like, oh my God, you're in such a pickle. But they're proud of you that you're starting to see the truth now. Like you're standing up for yourself slowly. You're removing yourself out of toxic situations one step at a time. You're not giving up. You're fighting for yourself. You just want to feel better. You just want to be happy. And maybe you are in the phase where you want to run towards this person that makes you feel good, but you have to like clean up your mess here. Anyway, it's weighing you down, and the spirit up here is recognizing it. Just get up, keep doing those baby steps, and you're going to get where you need to go eventually. You lost a baby before, then had more that lived. The one you lost came back in them. You never lost them at all. They just waited for a healthier vessel so they could return to you. Wow. Okay, this is interesting. Maybe you did lose a baby in this life and then had another one, but I really feel like this is one of your past lives. So what was immensely devastating for you, as much as losing this one, the spirit, was to your life, in another life you lost a child. And it destroyed you and your love and your relationship, and it made you cold and distant, just like losing this person in your life was. But they came back in this life because you lost, I want to say, a parent or somebody very close to you, and they didn't want you to feel destroyed or devastated, and they wanted to fill you back up with love. They came back to you in a child in this life, or it can literally be that you lost a child in this life. Take what resonates to you, but I'm really feeling that a past life baby came back to you. Unfortunately, we cannot avoid pain and hurt in this life. We can't always see people's true colors or true intentions ahead of time. That's not a fault in you. That's a lesson you needed to learn to do better in life. Pain is a tool, baby. Collect each tool in your box and keep going. Yeah, I feel like this is a mom. So here you are with playing it safe, right? You took a lot of time in choosing and giving your heart out, and you really felt it was real and safe and that it was going to work out great and you were going to have this glamorous life, and it ended up being a train wreck. And then in the midst of this train wreck, in comes your true love. So you're kind of in a whirlwind. You couldn't see the truth about the one that you thought was safe. And you can't see the truth about the one that's kind of like a tornado to you. You can't know what their intentions are, no matter how you dig into them or what you try to do to prep for it. You're never going to know people's true intentions. You can't. As much as psychic as I am, I still get played. I still get cheated on. I still get robbed. I can't see it. I'm not meant to. It's a lesson I'm meant to learn. When every time I'm screwed over or played or cheated on or robbed, in some sense, I had to learn something about people's characters and that I can't control things. And this is the lesson you're learning now, and it's a hard one to learn. You are going to get through this just fine. You're going to get out of this nasty pickle you're in. And you're going to be able to open up and be with this one that shakes you up eventually. You are doing enough. It's going to be okay. You're doing enough as a parent, I'm hearing. You're not going to destroy your kid's life. That's important for you to hear. You're also doing enough in your current connection and getting out, like you've done enough. So if you feel it's time to step back, that's completely okay. You're putting enough work in. There's no rule that says you have to have everything figured out right now. Every step forward is a progress. You don't have to have a life plan. You feel the need to have a plan and you feel lost when you don't have one. But that's the beautiful part of this lesson you're learning. You're learning to just go with the flow of life and accept things for what they are with no fear. At the end of the day, you will get there, but this is the lesson you are currently learning. Your speed doesn't matter. Forward is forward. Maybe you feel like you're losing the one you really like because it's taking a long time to get out of your current situation. I wouldn't worry about that. It's called divine timing. Everything happens when it's meant to. We have fun, and you too must enjoy yourself. This person is having fun up there. They enjoy being on the other side. They're not in pain. They're not in agony. They're not in a dark place. They're light, vibrant, carefree. They giggle. They have a lot of friends. We are easing the blockage which is holding you back. Go for it. They're helping you clear up this mess you're in to go for the tornado one. You're ready for a change of scenery. Explore. You're ready to move on. Don't be afraid of change. It's not always going to be a bad thing for you. Take a walk. Get out in nature. Feel like you're an earth sign, or you feel very calm when you are walking around in nature by yourself and listening to the birds or the wind. Take a walk. Clear your head. You're so up in your head so much. You're psyching yourself out. You need to de-stress. You need a health checkup. Start eating better. Start taking better care of yourself. And I feel like you might have some anxiety or stress issues that's causing your body some harm. This is Spirit saying it's time to get checked for your anxiety. Maybe it's time to go on medication or talk to a psychologist. Check your ticker. Make sure your cholesterol is good. Something's off here. You feel it. You feel very drained. Very specific, but I heard your testosterone level is very low, which would make you feel like super depressed, like you just want to sleep all the time. You don't have any gumption, no sex drive, no wanting to get up and go, or you try, it's just you just feel very drained. You can take over-the-counter medicine to raise your testosterone, but I would get that checked. Positive affirmations. Healthy, happy, brave, beautiful. This is about learning what you think about yourself. Stop feeling bad about yourself. Start changing how you're speaking, your inner language and inner dialogue to yourself. When you have bad thoughts, replace it with a good thought. Like, oh, I'm useless. I'm awesome. I'm a good person. I can get up. I can do this. Even if you have to say it out loud. Movement. I got some yoga here. Meditating, yoga, anything that helps release that stress. Oh, look at, reach out. I feel like you're very close to your child, like you were to this parent. But this is also your inner child reaching out and talking to. Even if you got to do it like a letter, or if you just talk to them verbally, reach out, ask for help with your child on what's best to do for your child here. I feel like you're very worried about your kid. create. You can create anything in your life. You can make it your own. You don't need anybody else. Everything you need to create a beautiful life is already in here. Change your scenery. It's time to move on. It's time to get out of this toxicity. Be courageous. Be that fearless self. Go forward in your life with courage. And don't worry about the outcome. And don't worry about what's going to hurt you, because you've survived so much in your life. You can survive anything. Follow your joy. I just want you to be happy. Be with people that make you happy. Do what makes you happy. Set that intention that you are putting yourself first, that you can't control everything, that life is a force of nature all in itself. Be bold and willing to embrace life. Set forth a new intention to change yourself from within, to not be so guarded and need so much control, to be able to go with the flow. Aura of love. Follow the one that makes your heart sing. Whether you can control it or not, whether it's scary or not, who fills you up with passion? That's what real love is. Have faith. This person says you need to work on your faith. Connect to your own spirituality in whatever sense it is. We all need something to help us get us through hard times. This person, maybe they didn't express to you about their faith in life, but they did have a lot of spiritual faith. I feel like they were very curious about paranormal things themselves. Have faith that everything's going to work out and that they're going to help you. Focus your mind on what you want. Don't worry about if they're going to reject you, or if it's going to work out or not, or who's going to get hurt in the process. Focus your mind on being a good dad and doing what is best for you and your child, or your mom, if you're a mom, but I just feel like you're masculine. This is a feminine spirit. It could be the other way. Flip it if you need to. But focus your mind and set that intention. Plant the seeds that you want to sprout in life. You're transforming and they're seeing it. You're working on yourself one little step at a time. They're very proud of you. Keep going. Pay attention to the signs. I feel like they're showing you a lot of numbers. Maybe you're just hearing a lot of songs back to back. They're speaking to you through signs and synchronicities, and you're starting to get it. Open your heart to love. Open your heart to being in love. It really hurt them that you closed yourself off when they died. It's like you stopped living when they died as well. Half of you went on living and half of you is dormant. They want you to open up completely. Be 100% in love with life and with people and with yourself. Admit your true feelings to yourself. It doesn't matter who you need to tell or who you need to walk away from. If something isn't working, you need to be honest with yourself. If somebody is really getting in your heart space, you need to embrace that and be honest with yourself. Stop making excuses and stop lying to yourself. Connect with nature. Again, recognizing that you do well. You de-stress very well with being out in nature. Got a new business venture? They're seeing that you're going down a new trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. You have something in your mind that you want to go after. Go after it. They're saying, oh, it's going to cause you to travel. They want you to get up and move on from where you are. Where you are is very toxic. Do some research. You need more information about the situation. Look into it further before proceeding. Could be like a custody battle or starting this business. Maybe you need to do a little bit more research. Okay. First chakra, Archangel Michael. You're very protective around people you love. This person is recognizing, but this person is the same way about you. They're very protective of you. No one is going to fuck with their baby. All tied up. You're feeling very stuck in your fear and very stuck where you are in all this toxicity. You're not stuck. It's just an illusion, this person is saying. Woman holding a heart. You've got to go for this tornado one. I know you're scared of the tornado one, but this one's like, this one is going to bring you back to your heart. Adjacent possibilities. You're not seeing your own potential. Like you're not believing this new venture, business adventure you have is going to go off. You don't in a good way. You don't feel like this tornado one is ever going to accept you, but you're not seeing the possibility of what would happen if you had both this business venture and this new person. There's a lot of hostilities in your life, especially with family, with your siblings, with friends, maybe even with a karmic partner like this one that you thought was safe and it isn't safe. I'm also feeling like you have some hostilities with this tornado one. you gotta fight for yourself, but you gotta let go of this drama because it's bad for your health. Community. You could be in the spotlight here. You could have a lot of hostilities. Your community could be coming after you. You could have blundered something. You want your community to like you and not come at you in a harsh way. And you're indecisive if going after what you want is just going to make them come after you more. The spirit is recognizing that. You can't worry about what the community is going to feel. You got to do you. But you're stuck. Stay in this toxic energy and not change my life just to be the parent I feel like I should be, or change my life and be genuinely happy. Like, you're at the fork in the road. This person is saying you don't know what to do because you're so congested in here and you're so stressed out. So get out in nature, connect to nature, and I feel like you're going to get the answers you need. You're going to be able to connect with spirit more and lean on your spirituality at this time, and they will help you decide what to do. I hope that was helpful, pile number 1. This spirit loves you very much. They have nothing but love for you. They're very protective, very parenty vibes. I get a lot of parents that come through this table, but that's a beautiful thing. Now, they brought you into this world in some sense, and they're still watching over you. You are connected. I feel like you were in this person's womb. So it doesn't matter if they're on the other side. Your soul is formed inside of them. You are forever connected no matter where you are. Time does not exist on that side like it does for us. And you will understand that one day, far in the future. So I hope this was helpful. If it resonated and you liked it, please hit the like and subscribe button. Help my channel grow. I would really appreciate it. Talk to me in the comments. And I'll see you next time, pile number 1. Hi, pile 2. You picked Mickey Mouse, M-O-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. I hope you're doing well, feeling well. Let's start with your channeled messages. This is the only thing I'm doing live for you. I like to do something live for the Connect to Spirit. Okay, I'm going to leave it. I'm hearing Elton John. Candle in the wind. That song makes me cry. I can't even listen to it. Ever since I was a kid, I was in the car like, stop it! I don't want it! I love Elton John, but that was one song I was like, no, Mom, no. I was always in the back of the car. So I was the youngest, so I definitely didn't get front seat. I didn't get to control the radio. Jesus. Spirit is antsy. Antsy in the pantsy. Like the same part is repeating. I don't know the song well enough, but I keep hearing like a candle that went out long before something. Basically, this person's life was cut short, I'm assuming. Carnations? Why am I hearing weird words? It's not making any sense. Hopefully it makes sense to you. But let's start with your postcard from Spirit. Dear you, do you feel like you need to do... God dang it. Sorry. Getting a lot of channeled, like, I don't know if it's like a drowning or a crushing. Very hard to breathe, but all of a sudden, like that literally came out of nowhere. Easy does it, Spirit. You're very intense. Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done. Be healed, be completed, etc. Fuck my life. Sorry, I'll start over. This is intense. And that fucking sound, it's like on repeat. I can't breathe and all I can hear is a candle in the wind. What the fuck is going on? Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone? Or you might have no value? Fuck. Spirit. That's white sage, by the way. Just need to clear that shit. It hurts. But I feel like that's kind of how it was when they died. Like, they were just there and, like, all of a sudden they couldn't breathe. Maybe it could have even be a heart attack. But I just feel like a crushing. Like a... I don't know why I just want to do this. I think they thought they were okay. Like they were gonna... And the song is continuously playing. God. Can we have a new track, please? There's so many Elton John songs. Can we get off this one? Dear you, you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value. Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done. Be healed, or be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome. But we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary, delegate responsibility to another, ask for your needs to be met, and when faced with an impossible situation or sticky and meshed relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so, so much. Oh, my Lanta. My whole body just got wicked hot. I'm on fire. There's anger in this one. Anger, I'm not sure if it's anger about their death or that people in your life use their death for something. It's like they want to come through, they want to talk, but there's like toxic people around you, specifically the viewer, that uses their death, and they don't want to give them any ammunition. So it's like they're coming through very strongly, giving you a lot of clues specifically on how they died. I just feel very uncomfortable, like I'm being watched. Like everybody's staring at me. My body's getting hot, like when you're like really nervous all of a sudden, or paranoid. Maybe they were a paranoid person. And yet that song continuously plays in my brains. So you're trying to get to the reading. It's very hard to focus with this one. I'm really trying to be professional, but they're like taking over my body, and it's uncomfortable. I don't like it. Oh, I need to back off a little. Anyway, do you feel like you need to do all the work? I was like trying to focus, but all the shit was happening. So just give me 1 second to read this again. Ugh. I just feel like covering my face. Why do... like this. Like I feel like somebody's like right on top of me, like watching everything I do. Maybe this person was stalked. Something bad. May never murder on this one, but I'm trying to get you clues, but I just feel very paranoid. I'm not naturally a paranoid. Well, I am paranoid, but not on this level of, like, I don't... Watching me. That's what I keep hearing, like that. I don't know if somebody was like watching them when they died and didn't do nothing. That's really sad. But anyway, I feel like this toxic person in your life, you, they won't let me talk about this. Okay, I'm just going to move on to your channel messages because they just don't want me to talk about this toxic person. Yes, go get them. Do I think this person is in your... do I think this person in your mind is right for you? Yes. Yes, I put them in your path because that's true love for your life. Again, another spirit up here trying to play Cupid. 'Tis the season, I guess. You're too hard on yourself. You don't ruin everything. It's not all your fault. You're not hard to love. Stop beating yourself up inside. It's breaking my heart. Okay, anger. This one like, triggered my mother bear claws out. There's somebody in your life that this person, no, do not like. They don't like how they talk to you. They don't like how they treat you. They don't like how they make you feel. Like, I just feel like they just want to do this. I feel like this person was very passionate. Might have had some dramatic outbursts. Like, they didn't like someone, you knew it. If they had a problem with someone, you knew it. Just very sad, like, especially it says you don't ruin everything. It's not your fault. You're not hard to love. This person, this toxic person, every time I bring up this person, my throat crushes. I don't want me to talk about that. Always in my heart. As much as you think of me and miss me, I do the same for you. We are always connected. In my heart you live, and in yours I live. Very connected to you. I feel like they're one of your guides. They never left you. They never will. Aw, shit. No wonder why my mother bear instinct came out. I'm your mother. Of course I'm here to tell you what you need to know. I'll always guide you. I'll always love you. Nothing you could do would ever make me love you any less or think bad of you. It's your mom. Fierce mommy. You can run from love because you remember how much I mattered to you and how much it hurt when I left. You vowed no one would ever be that important again. No, no, no. That hurts my heart so much. That you're so guarded to love. That is not what I wanted to happen. This is not the real you. You're just scared, honey. Death happens. It's not a good enough reason to avoid love or to reject love. You're a lot like Pyle number 1. You might want to watch that one as well. I love it when you talk to me. I hear you. Every single word. I love hearing your voice, being a part of your day. I love you so much. I love that you still care enough to say it out loud. Like you know I'm still here too. It means the world to me. So you talk to them. Even if it's mentally talking to them, they hear you. They love that you include them in your life still. You picture me scared and alone and suffering. Makes sense. This is what what I'm feeling is your manifestation of what you think their last moments were. They're speaking to you. That's another clue. You just feel like they were panicking and couldn't breathe and crushed. This is they're making me feel what you think happened to them. You picture me scared and alone and suffering. But baby, it was so quick I barely felt a thing upon my last breath. I thought of you, wishing to kiss your face one last time. I did not suffer. I was not alone. I was not scared. You need to let these feelings go. And there it is again. This is not really what they felt when they died, but their death and this feeling of your thoughts of how this played out stunted your whole life. Like all you can do is picture them like and they're making me feel that. You're manifesting that thought into your own reality, and that's not the truth. This feeling is not true. You need to let that go so I can breathe, please. I love that you still put flowers at my grave. I love that you still speak to me so loving on holidays. I love that you still celebrate me because it shows me how much love you gave me and still feel. I love you so much right back. Thanks for never forgetting me. Wow, this one might make me cry. It's getting tough. I love you to the moon and back, wrapped around every single star, straight back to you on Earth 1,000,000 times over. So much. You're their baby, the youngest. I want you to feel love that shakes you up inside. I want you to get butterflies and be weak in the knees. I want love to bring you back to life. True love was always your secret dream, and that's the one thing I adore most about you. You're a romantic soul, your dreamer's mind. So I'm going to make sure that one to stir you up finds you. Have patience, I'm working on it. Thank you, bitch. I know you watched me suffer, and it brought great pain to our lives. No one should ever have to watch someone they love die. I'm sorry you had to experience that, but I'm free now. I feel so good, I'm happy. I just want you to be free now. Let it go. That was just how I was meant to go. It's alright, but I need you to be alright too. Wow, like a VHS tape. It's like their like last moments of their life. I can just see you rewinding it and playing it, rewinding it and playing it, rewinding it and playing it. It's like their last few minutes was recorded, and it's like you watched it and studied it, and this is where the feeling of comes from. It's not. I feel like they're very protected. They're like if you can believe this, which I'm a medium, I've seen it. Angels around people who are dying, just holding them. They don't this has happened to people who are being stabbed, being murdered. The angels are holding them and they don't feel anything. It's like they go into almost like a trance, and their mind, it's like their body disconnects from their skin and they're spared. This happens a lot, especially with kids who are killed in a brutal way, or people that are killed in a brutal way. The angels, they can't control free will. They can't control other people killing them, but they can control how you feel and what you feel. And they come into the really good ones that do good for this world and have good souls. They don't allow them to suffer. They don't allow them to feel that pain, and that's exactly what happened to your mom. Damn it. This one likes to make the cards fly. I'm going to go get it 1 second. Sorry about that. It's in the most awkward freaking place ever, but it was right next to the one that I dropped earlier, and they told me to leave it, and I literally just almost had a heart attack. It says, I'm sitting right next to you. Can you feel me? Can you feel all this love I have for you? Yeah, I can't fucking breathe, yeah. This person is creepy. I also feel like I've explained this a few times. Spirits can be in more than one place at one time. They're literally right next to me right now. Fucking with me. But they're trying to... if they can't describe how you think they died, it's more of a connection to you. They're trying to pull you in, to pay attention to their message. But me doing this isn't the truth of how they died, and they want to express that so much. This is how you think they died, and they're showing you that I am aware of how you think I died, and it bothers me, and it has stunted your growth. They're literally on top of me, manifesting your thoughts into my body, and it's weird. Anyway, revenge, getting even, one-upping each other, the blame game. All of it is ugly on you. Stop this right now. I raised you better than this. Oh, shit. You're fighting with family members that don't like it. Especially in the world the way it's going. This is a time to come together and not fight. And it's not about getting even or being better. It should be about what is the real underlying issue. Sibling rivalry is what I just heard. They raised... How do I say this? It's like you're being very nasty to I don't know if it's sibling or cousin or neighbors, even people you work with. It could be a toxic lover. They raised you to be a better person, to use your words and to be kind and generous, and to accept that everybody walks a different life and has a different story, and everybody's path is different. To be more accepting of difference. You don't have to be better than other people. That's not what life is about. You never knew me at all in your life, but I'm your ancestor, and I've been protecting and guiding you all your life. I can't wait for you to know me too. There's so many of us up here watching over you. So not only is your mother coming through, but somebody in your family line that you never even met that's very much attached to a past life of yours that might come into fruition again in this life. True love is a give and take. Sometimes you're the giver and sometimes you're the taker. But no matter which you are in the moment, it should always be returned when the roles switch. If it doesn't get returned, that's not true love. I don't know why they're not letting me talk about a relationship that's toxic. Fuel to the fire. They don't want to give them any fuel to the fire to make your life harder. But I feel like you know what this means, who this toxic person is. I know you feel anxious, but you forgot the part where you totally got this. You can get out of this toxic situation. You're still making progress, even on your worst days. I don't feel like you feel you're getting anywhere, but you are. Even if you're just mentally changing, it's still a step in the right direction. You are enough today, tomorrow, always. Don't let the people who make you feel like you're not enough win. They're not allowed in your thoughts. You're doing fine. Don't give up. You're doing great. Keep going, this one is saying. We support you as you cleanse and clear, both inside and out. Yeah. As you reevaluate your life and deal with this past trauma, you're growing and evolving and you're growing up. And they're with you and they're supporting you. Trust, love, and appreciate yourself. Show respect for you. It's time to put some work into that self-love and thinking positively about yourself. We will assist in helping the important people in your life. Use love. They're going to help the people that you want to protect. They will always look out for them. What happened to me won't happen to them, is what they're saying. Aromatherapy, yeah. You're around a lot of toxicity that they don't really want me to talk about, but you know what I'm talking about. Cleanse and clear and zen yourself out. Sweet treat. Treat yourself. Indulge in a snack if it makes you happy. Comfort foods. Make yourself feel good. Create art. Maybe the way to release pain is in a creative way. Draw, write, sketch, do some poems. Do your passion. Work on your passions. Make an altar. This is about making a place that's sacred and all this toxicity where you can go and meditate and calm down and it's just yours and it's peaceful. Feng shui, the whole nine. Come into that spirituality where you can connect to your ancestors and to your mind. Tell the truth that you're not happy where you are, that you need help. Tell the truth. Just laugh. Don't do things because you feel the need to punish yourself, or you don't have to sit in sadness because other people are beating you up. Just laugh it off. Laugh at the evil. Don't give them your tears. Take no offense. Don't get angry. Don't be vengeful. Remember, everybody's on their own path to healing and everybody does things for their own reason. You just need to stay in your lane and focus on your own path. Don't take offense to what people say. I feel like they're trying to. Trying to kick your legs out and make you fall. Don't fall into that trap. Take bite-sized steps. You don't have, this is not a marathon. I mean, this is not a race, it's a marathon. Take your time. Ooh, boobies, sorry. Good news is coming. Especially about this toxic situation that you're in. You have magic around you all the time. All the time. Like that. You are a psychic medium as well. Blessings are coming. This is a good omen. You're going to get that good love and you're going to get out of that tough situation. You have free will. You are not stuck anywhere. You don't have to stay. You don't have to do things you don't want to do. You are free. But your mind has been caged for so long with obligations and what you think people want you to do. And you're just overall a people pleaser. And you think you got to do everything yourself and that you got to fix this whole world by yourself. I hate to break it to you, but you are not God, darling. You have free will. You can get up. You can leave any situation at any time. You are not rooted to the spot. You just think you are. You can change. You're allowed to have your own life. Honor your feelings. Don't be an emotional mute. If you're feeling hurt, say so. If you're feeling lost, embrace it. If you're feeling love, embrace it. Let your feelings out. Stop pushing them down. You have spiritual gifts. You can communicate with the spirit like I have been. Trust your vibes. You're an empath. You're a medium. You can read people better than you think you can. Shine your light. Look at you, little light worker. You do have a big purpose. You are going to do something big when you get away from this toxic situation they're not letting me speak about. Dietary change. Ooh, maybe you need to work better on your health. I really feel like you should watch Pyle number 1. Easy does it. Don't be so hard on yourself. Go at your own pace. Don't worry about anything but your own healing and making your own self happy. Express your individuality. Don't march to the beat of other people's drums. You were meant to make your own music in this life, to walk your own way. You are a light worker. People will follow you. You don't follow other people. Okay? Ooh, you're going to be a spiritual teacher, or a spiritual teacher is coming into your life to help you with these gifts, to help you become centered and zen and follow your spiritual path. Good stuff. You need to be assertive now. You need to set those boundaries on this toxicity that I'm not allowed to speak of. Ooh. They're watching me too, that's why. The toxic one is watching me too. That's a clue. Rest and rejuvenation. That's what you should be doing right now. Rest, build that strength, get all zen in your spirituality, and then nobody can touch your zen bubble. I'm around toxicity a lot, but I've gotten so good at mastering my inner zen. They can literally talk shit right in my face, and I'm just like, cool, great. Excuse me, you're in the way of the TV. It doesn't affect me at all. And you're going to get there, but it's got to take control and learning. It's like, what's the best way to describe this? You can't see it, but it's like a little orb, I don't know, the Invisible Woman from Fantastic Four. She can make those protective shields. I got one of those. You ain't coming in this piece. Fuck off. That's what you need to do. Goddess of the Moon. Something about moon phases. You're connected to someone who is affected by the moon. Probably another psychic medium. I am a psychic medium, and on full moons, bonkers. Shit happens. The world is yours to make. You are the designer and creator of your own world. You're not stuck. You are not tied down, weighted to anything or anyone. You're meant to change the world, no matter who's around you. You are a light worker. You stand alone, my friend. Doors to personal healing and happiness. Yes. You're going to be growing so much this year. You're doing well. Appreciation. The people around you are going to see that change, how you're evolving, how your character is changing, how you're becoming a better person. This is also you coming in to show appreciation to people who have helped you. Man holding a coin. You're going to get your money right if that's what you're worried about. You're going to be back in control. You're going to take control of your money. Ooh, woman holding a coin. Oh, damn. This is like power couple right here. You might be finding your twin flame soulmate. Money's going to be good. Stop worrying about money. I hope that was helpful, Pyle number 2. That was fucking intense, man. If it resonated and you liked it, please hit the like and subscribe button and help my channel grow. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll see you next time, hopefully with a less intense reading. And stop thinking about them being crushed, because that's what's making me feel this. You're manifesting your thoughts. That's not the reality. That's, if anything you take out of this reading, that's not what they felt when they died. Stop worrying about it. Okay? See you next time. Bye. Hi, Pyle 3. You picked the rainbow poop. Alright, let's start with your channeled messages. And then we'll get right into the reading. Hopefully not as intense as Pyle number 2. Smelling like Old Spice or some kind of man cologne. I love that song. I don't know what it's called, but it's from The Notebook. I'll Be Seeing You song. In all your familiar glory. That song is like literally tears me up. I don't know why old songs do that to me, but damn. Maybe it's like a past life coming out. I don't know. Let's read your postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect even in its flaws, and we view the creations of Spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are, without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too. Imperfect and human, complex or simple, it doesn't matter. For there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you will uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. Wow, I never got that one before. Let's do your channeled messages. Have faith. You're lacking faith in yourself or an idea. Dig deep. Trust in me and in destiny. Never give up. Never back down. Be a go-getter, I heard. I feel like they said this a lot. Be a go-getter. The early bird gets the worm kind of person. Get out of your head. Stop trying to analyze everything so much. You're clouding your mind too much. You're not seeing things clearly. Your own thoughts are getting the better of you at this time. You don't need anyone's approval or say-so. You don't need to worry about letting anyone down. Go for it, sweetheart. You feel it. It's the right thing to do. Oh, damn. It's like you want to go for something, but you're scared of other people's reactions or not supporting you, or you're going to let them down in some sense. You don't need anyone's approval. You're a grown adult. Do you, boo-boo? Do you? Oh, shit. Wow, this has never happened to me. Your grandparents are here. I have Grandma here. It's Grandpa. That's so cute. They're together. Let's read Grandma's first. Grandma here. Why are you so upset? You know where I went? We had so many chats about this. Death is not my end, baby. It just makes me able to love you and protect you better. I'll see you again one day. Until then, know I'm always with you. I'm so close to my grandma. And she's 90 years old and I'm going to cry so hard. But we all know. We only have a few more years with her. Oh, I feel you. My heart hurts for you. But they said, don't be sad. They're protecting you and watching over you. And I'm going to have to remember this too. I love you, Grandma, out there. I don't think she watches this, but I love you, Grandma. But anyway, you taught this grandma of yours spoke a lot about spirituality to you and about the other side. I feel like a lot of your spiritualness comes from them. But don't worry about me, I'm fine. I'm hearing when I get where I'm going, don't cry for me down here song, which also makes me fucking cry. That played at my grandpa's funeral and I'm holding the grandpa card. It's Grandpa. I just wanted to tell you how proud I am of the person you've become. You work so hard, and I know it has not been easy on you. But I'm here helping you through it all. I'll never let you fall. I love you very much. my God, your grandparents are the sweetest. They're going to make me cry. Let's see, I heard brown-eyed girl. My grandpa used to play that for me. Hi, Grandpa. Maybe he's saying hi to me through. It's not the same Grandpa, but you know what I mean. I need you to let me go. You're holding on to the pain too tight. It's hindering your life. I love you. I always will. Letting me go doesn't mean you don't love or miss me. It means you're choosing happiness. Please, my love, all I want is for you to be happy. Grammy is worried about you. Time does not move on here like it does on Earth. I see 1,000 different choices you make, but which one you choose is always up to you. Everything will make sense one day. Just trust your instincts and follow your heart. Stellar advice. You were everything in life. You were my everything in life, and you're still everything to me in death. I love you so much, I always will. You were very, 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 very close to your grandma. Like, I want to cry. Your grandma, and your grandpa too. But I feel like you had your grandma longer, if that makes sense. Sometimes we don't know people's real intentions until we're in the thick of it with them. It does not mean you're not smart or that you were blind or being foolish. It just means your heart is open and honest and someone took advantage. It's not a fault to your character, it's just a lesson you learn to better your future choices. So, they're recognizing a bad lover fucked you up, and they're a little upset about it, but they want you to know it's not because you're a bad person or that you don't know how to read people or that you shouldn't trust your intuition or that it's your fault. It's just a lesson you needed to learn, which you did learn. New things are coming for you, and it will be very, very, very good for you. Grandma, to save the day, send you some good stuff. The world has been very hard to you lately. I know you're struggling. I know you find it difficult to get up each new day. I know you cry and pray for help. I hear you. I'm here, and soon these hard times will end. Have faith in yourself and in the divine. We will see you through. Just keep getting up, keep going, and one day life will be good again. This year has been exceptionally hard. Especially hard, if I could speak, for most people, but I just feel like it's been extra hard for you, both in love, life, money, career. Don't worry. You're very in the dark night of the soul. They're cradling you. They're hugging you tight. And remember, good things are coming your way. Sickness happens to us all at some point. Some get it worse than others, and some lose their battles. It is no more your fault for surviving than it is of the person who got sick. It's okay to celebrate that you're alive. It's okay that I lost my fight. It was my time. I'm glad you get more time than I. That's what I wanted most. So maybe they died of coronavirus and you survived. That's like a tiny few out there. But maybe you both had cancer and your grandma lost their battle, but you survived. And don't feel guilty about that. That's what they wanted. It doesn't have to be that extreme. They're just recognizing that you have some survivor guilt. It might not even be your grandma. It could be someone else. Whatever you're having survivor guilt about, they don't want you to feel that way. They want you to survive and have more time. Everybody has their own timeline on this earth before you're even born. When your time is up, your time is up. No matter what way you go. There's nothing anybody can do about that. It's out of your control. It's out of their control. That's spirit and divine. Don't feel bad about that. That's just their journey, and they'll come back to this earth again. I need you to stop drinking so much. It's not good for you, and it won't make this mess you're in any better. It's time to get some help cutting this habit. It's time to admit to yourself it's getting out of hand. You're better than this, and you can be better than this version of yourself. I feel like maybe your grandpa had a drinking problem. They're definitely recognizing you're going down the bad road here. I'm a version of you from a past life you lived. I've come to tell you that our karmic lessons are closing out in your life. Justice will come to us all because of you, because of your fight to better this life. We're here with you, protecting you and cheering you on. Thank you for all that you do. So not only are your grandparents here, but a past life version of yourself. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes some adorable babies. Hang in there, good things will come. Maybe that's what's coming Maybe they sang that song when you were a kid. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes a baby and a baby carriage. You know that nursery rhyme? I feel like all you really want is to be loved truly, and love truly in return, and have a family, and it's coming. But you gotta dead this drinking thing. You have survived every day of your life so far. You really think today will be the one that defeats you? They're saying you are a tough cookie, you just forgot. You can get past this too. Feeling worried doesn't mean anything bad is going to happen. You're going to get through this fine. You will always find a way. Even if you get bad news, you're going to survive this. You're going to be just fine. Remember that and believe that. You are capable. You can do this. You can get up. You can start over. You can be happy. You can. You can. You can. You can. Let's just deal with today. You can deal with tomorrow. One day at a time. One step at a time. I feel like a small few out there is grieving about a loss of a child. I just heard a baby cry. Your grandparents have them. They're okay. That's for a small few, but I want to tell you what I heard. Someone needs your support. Can you help them? We will guide you. You're going to be spiritually inclined to help people or help someone. Follow that calling when they speak to you. Listen to your inner voice as we try to guide you. Use your intuition. They're guiding you towards that good stuff, that good love, and helping you get up out of this depression. Don't rush into making big decisions right now. Take your time. You need to heal. You need to get off this drinking wagon or whatever negative addictions you have. Lean on your family. They love that you're close. I feel like you're a hugger. I feel like the spirit love that most about you. Your hugs. Maybe your grandparents were huggers. Sound healing, you might benefit from that, especially with grief. I find it soothing, to be honest. Make a vision board. It'll help you see your objective and help you get up out of this depression. Help you start thinking about your future. Clean your space. Having a clean area will help you feel better about your life. Okay. Put others first. I think by putting ourselves on the back burner for a little bit helps us step back from the stress. Helping other people makes you feel good. You're a doer. Accept love. Don't close your heart off from love. Don't be jaded. Don't be bitter. Keep your heart open. No matter what happened, even if you chose the wrong kind of lover, the right one's coming. Be willing to accept the good love. It's not an emergency. If you get a health scare, you're not going to die from this. You're going to be okay. You're going to survive it. Fill your well back up. Everything you're missing in yourself and in your life, it's time to pour in that self-love. It's time to do that spiritual work. Divine will is at play here. They're going to push you up. They're going to push you out of that bed and get a fire going under your ass. You're meant for greatness. A place beyond time. That's where your grandparents are. They're together with your baby. You'll all be together again. Karma. Maybe the hard things in our life is just lessons we need to learn, karmic lessons. But karma's going to turn in your favor. All this hard stuff is going to be replaced with good stuff, blessings. Ooh, you have ancient knowledge. You might be a psychic in your own right. A past life version is coming through. Maybe you're seeing them in dreams. New beginnings are coming. You're going to get out of this lull you're in, this depression, this sadness. Good life is coming. You are an earth angel. You are a light worker. You are a starseed. You're meant to help people on this earth. But right now, it's time to breathe. Have a little relaxing in the sun if you can. Where I am, there's no sun. But maybe you need to go somewhere where the sun is shining and just rest and fill yourself up with joy. Count your blessings. Remind yourself what is still good in your life that you have to be thankful for. That also helps us get out of depression. Aww. So you had a son. Your grandparents have your son. Your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. Either you lost a son and they have it, or you have a son right now and they're watching over them. Affirmations. To lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. You've got to change how you're thinking to help manifest this good stuff. I can be happy. I can get past this. I am strong. This is not my reality of life. Life can be better. I can be happy. I can enjoy my life and it's okay. Maybe you're having survivor guilt because you lost your baby, and I can definitely attest to that. I've lost every baby I tried to have. And you do have the survivor guilt of, it never feels right to bury your own child. It's just a very wrong feeling that we shouldn't be without our kids. And I totally understand that. And that's also a natural part of grieving. It is unnatural to lose your child. No one should have to deal with that. It is hard. But as crazy as it sounds, and I know that nobody likes to hear this, but you're only given in your life what you can handle. And you made an angel. A baby who didn't have life on earth is an angel. And no matter what religious book you read, the description of an angel is someone who never had life on this earth, whether they died as a stillborn, whether they died in your womb, or whether they died in the first year of their life. That's an angel. That is how an angel is made. And only the purest of hearts can make an angel. You're in the angel making business, my friend, and they're up there saving souls and being do-gooders. And as much as it hurts our heart and as much as it torments our soul, they're out there doing things for the greater good. You gotta think that way about it, or you're gonna go crazy. You will have more children, or you have current children. You're gonna be okay, and your children are gonna be okay. Holiday. The answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. Maybe you need to take a trip, or maybe you went on a trip and you're feeling better about yourself. Everything's okay. You're gonna be okay. Your baby's okay. Your future babies are gonna be okay. Blossoming abundance. Look at this. Woo woo. Okay, so you are going to have abundance. It is coming, but you really do have to change your thinking and try to climb up out of this depression to help pull it towards you even faster. They're going to send you for all that you've lost, good will replace. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel, helping you heal. It is unnatural to lose your child. It's unnatural to lose family members. You are in great pain, and the angels are feeling it, and because you made an angel, they're going to rally. And guess who's also one of them angels that's rallying around you? The one that you made. They're not going to leave you ever. You had some deceit in your life about a lover. They fucked with your heart and they hurt you. And the Spirit's definitely recognizing that karma will come back around and bite them in the ass. It's a lesson you needed to learn. Envious. You might be envy about other babies that are healthy, watching them. That I went through that when I lost a baby. If I was like in a park and I saw a mom hugging their kid, I was like, inside. It's part of the grief process. I feel like you have a little of that going on. Envious of other people's happiness, of their babies working out. It's a part of grief, and you gotta face it. It doesn't make you a bad person. You do have a happy family. You will have a happy family one day. It's all going to work out for you. It's not going to be bad. You're not going to lose any more babies. Financial constraints are being lifted. Money isn't going to be a problem. They're helping you through this. Got to balance yourself out. You're going to find your twin flame this year. Yin yang lovers, balancing that life, body, and mind, and soul. You are going to be balanced by the end of this year. Keep doing the work. They're with you. They love you very much. And everything will be okay. I promise you. Your baby's okay. Your grandparents are okay. Even your ancestors are coming through in your past life selves. You have an army behind you and around you all the time. You got this, boo-boo. Heal your heart. And you gotta heal in your own time and your own way. This is not a race. If this resonated, please hit the like and subscribe button to help my channel grow. I would greatly appreciate it. Talk to me in the comments, and I'll see you all next time. Heal that heart up. Again, slowly and surely, and work on that drinking. No, don't. I know it, especially when you deal with death, it's a lot easier to deal with when you mask it and you can just fog up your brains, but it's going to take you down a dark road, my friend. Got to get out of that hot mess right now. They're very concerned about you. Other than that, good things are coming your way. Hang in there. Maybe your babies are playing with my babies. They're all together, and we'll all be together again one day. It all comes back around, my friend. Love and light out there. I wish you well. Bye.